What is up, you guys? Today we are going to be ranking Am I the Asshole Reddit posts with Kevin Chen. Say hi, Kevin.
What's up?
That was so bad. Say hi, Julie. Say
What's up?
hi, Julie. You're not Julie.
What's up?
Oh, hello.
Getting into it. We got Mother Teresa. Okay, what did you hear my echo? We got Mother Teresa, right? That's like you are a saint. You did nothing wrong. Like you are like this holy presence, right? You're not the asshole. Then below that we have Am I the Asshole? Because it's like, damn, like you're actually so like innocent in this story that maybe I'm actually the asshole. Then we got Hold On, Let's Discuss, which is kind of like, you know, well, like it
Could be reasonable.
Yeah, could be reasonable. Then we got Throws Phone because it's like I really don't know what to do with this, and it's like so in the middle that it's just like so hard to decide. It's like I don't even want to do this. Then you start going into the bad ones. You got Therapy because that's what you need, because absolutely not. Then you got I'd Like to Report a Crime because it's just that bad. You know, at least Therapy has like some form of like potential salvation. And then lastly, you have Behind Bars immediately because, like, yeah, there's no hope for whatever's in that category. So, without further ado, let's get into it, guys. Let's read, shall we?
Yay!
Let me pull out my phone, and then we're gonna start it off strong with Am I the asshole for making my husband go to sleep and then peeing on his face?
What? What did he do?
Am I the asshole for making my husband go to sleep and then peeing on his face?
What the fuck is that?
No.
What is that kinky shit?
Wait,
I don't think so, guys.
we haven't
Some
even read
people
it
have
yet.
their piss kinks.
That is true. That is true. Let's get into it.
Ew,
Female
jeez.
38. I've always had a strange fascination with peeing on sleeping people. No. Bro, girl, is your
What?
husband aware? Is your husband when
Oh
I
my
when I
days,
was a little
bro.
girl and I would have sleepovers with my friends, I would pee on their hand to make them pee themselves.
What?
Pee on their hand for them to pee themselves.
Yes. After a few people found out about that, I wasn't allowed to have sleepovers anymore. Since then, I've always been ashamed of the strange fetish. Girl, you should be. When I was 28, I got married to Frank, my husband, male 28.
Frank?
But in the last 10-year age gap to Frank, 28. But in the last 10 years, I have never told him about what I like to do. But I've resorted to giving him Benadryl loads at night to help him sleep. Oh my god, she's drugging him and then peeing in the middle. Oh, no. Unfortunately, I've had to up the dosage, and now he's talking about seeing a hat man before he falls asleep. Here's where I'm a B at an asshole. What the fuck is this English?
Well,
When he's had his bedtime medicine, I drink a lot of water and I pee all over his face. This all started 2 years ago, and I'm really concerned about where I'm gonna have to go from here.
No, what am I
Does
listening
anyone
to?
have any recommendations for prescription sleeping pills I can give him? I can't bear to see this Benadryl hurt him anymore. Girl, I don't think the Benadryl's hurting him nearly as much as you pissing on his face.
I think even the jail can't save her.
The jail
She
can't
should-
save her. The jail can't
Bro,
fucking
this-
save her.
it's
Yeah,
gonna
the
be
jail
hell
can't
level,
save
bro.
her. She might have gonna pee on the cows as well.
No, for real, bruh. She would piss on the cops.
I think we should,
She'd piss on her soulmate. No.
Oh, she's gonna piss
What?
on the
Pee on her
metal.
what? Excuse me, Geek.
She's gonna pee on the handcuffs.
No, bro, we need to add a whole new tier. We need to add like electric chair. Electric chair.
This
It's an extra chair, bro.
This is psychiatric. This is not
No.
good.
No.
Like-
No. Electric chair. No, girl. Electric
Where are you
chair.
going? You out. Oh hell
Electric
no.
chair.
And
Get
she's even like
out.
asking, do you guys have it like
Get out.
sleeping pills?
Yeah. You what? Fuck me.
Oh hell no. Has she never like
No,
told
he doesn't
the
know.
husband?
No, he doesn't know.
But maybe he's
being drugged.
into it though.
He's being drugged.
But maybe
Are
he's
you guys
drugging
into
him.
these stuff? Are you guys into these stuff?
Are you asking us or the audience?
Are you?
'Cause I
Yeah.
hope no one in this audience is.
Yeah, for real.
Like if any one of you does this,
Did
like
any one of you drug their partners
if you
or
drug your
someone?
partner and piss on their face, I
Bro.
do not want you
Pee-
near my
What
channel.
the fuck,
Get
bro?
out. Get out.
What would you do if someone did that to you?
Get the fuck out. We're not even doing that.
Like you would get them the
Next.
fuck out?
Am I the asshole for telling my friend she's in the same league as men she calls ugly? Oh. My
Okay.
friend, 19 female, downloaded dating apps like Tinder and Hinge for the first time about a week ago. For reference, she's the type that always says she wants a boyfriend, wants to do couple things, feels lonely single, etc. She's also, in my opinion at least, very normal and average looks-wise. Damn. Not ugly, not super hot, just alright. Since then, she's been complaining to me that almost all the men there are ugly, short, etc., and that she doesn't match with anybody hot. I asked to see which people she was calling ugly, and so she showed me her likes, and it mostly showed people perfectly in her league, and as in moderately attractive guys. I told her that these guys were all in her league, and she should give some of them a chance, since she always complains about wanting to be in a relationship. She denied that she's in the same league as them, and said that she's much more attractive than them. I pointed out that in her words, she doesn't match with any of the guys she does find attractive, so she's not in their league. She said I was an asshole. Am I?
Well, yeah.
I mean, I guess, saying that to your friend, like basically calling your friend ugly is kind of wild.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the friend like being like, ugh, like all these men are ugly, like I'm the shit. But at the same time,
No.
calling your friend ugly,
Yeah. I think they should just like
it's definitely not as
Go
bad
to-
as the first one. But it's like,
at least they don't pee on
yeah,
each
at least
other.
no one's pissing on anyone's face. Kevin, what do you think?
Yeah.
They're just weird, bro. I don't know, man.
I'd say therapy, because
Yeah, I'd
like,
say therapy too. Like have a best friend therapy.
yeah, like just
like,
talk it
talk
out,
it
like
out.
couples therapy with friends. Yeah. Just,
Is
like,
there
talk it
anyone who
out.
told you
Yeah.
guys that you look ugly in front of your face?
Again, are you asking us or the audience? Because it really sounds
I'm
like you're
asking
asking
you
the audience.
guys.
and trying
For
to make
real,
this like
bro,
an
what the
interactive
hell?
thing. Like, like when Mickey Mouse does like, or like Dora the Explorer goes like, like, oh, do you know where the
Hola.
whatever is?
Do you know where the
Hola,
map
soy
is?
Dora. Why'd you do that so well?
Okay.
Next, am I the asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend because she smelled bad?
Just because you smell bad, I mean.
Yeah, that's a
of
common
course,
thing
of
for
course
you,
the
huh,
smelly one
Kevin?
would do that. Yeah, of course the no shower individual would do that.
Yeah.
Even if I don't shower, I still smell better than all of you, bro.
For
Sure.
some context,
Asian people don't smell bad. Just so
For
you know that.
For some context, I, 27 male, had been living with my then 24 female girlfriend. We had been dating for several months by this point, and I really felt a strong connection with her. We were always great at communicating, and we never really had any big arguments, but it was about 1.5 months ago when the problems began. You see, my girlfriend was a devoted vegan. She never ate meat or animal products, and I was really supportive of that. For some time, I took on the vegan diet too. But then, she took things to a whole other level. One day, she told me that she wasn't going to use modern products anymore for washing. So that meant no more showers, no more using the washing machine, or things like shampoo or soap. Okay. According to her, it was because these things were harming her body with their toxins. At first, I thought that was a great idea. Yeah, I told her, you go, keeping yourself safe and clean. But then, several days in, the problems began to appear. She began to stink. And I really mean stink. Her lack of showering meant that she carried an aroma of body odor around her. I tried to ask her to wear deodorant, but she said that I was being silly and that I would soon get used to the smell. She was wrong, that was only the beginning. That is actually crazy. Soon her sweat and body odor had started to get ingrained into her clothes, as well as all the dirt and grime she'd picked up from going about her day. The smell was indescribable. Definitely not the natural odor she was going for. Sometimes I'd hide in the bathroom just to avoid her. Those were certainly not my best moments.
How do you
Many
smell
times.
so bad?
Okay, well, I think she kind of it was explained why. Many times I try and have a conversation about her with it. Never anything drastic, just suggestions, like maybe letting me clean some of her clothes using water and organic soaps, but she'd always shut me down, saying that I was being childish. It was like I didn't matter in this relationship anymore. One time, a friend of mine came over to visit. When my girlfriend wasn't there, I asked him what to do, and he said I should leave her. That felt really mean at the time, so I decided to just push on, but after what happened next, I wish I had left her earlier. Oh, it gets worse? It was over a month in when the worst happened. For some context, she works for an animal sanctuary, and sometimes she'll come home really late. It was late at night, around 11 p.m. when she came back on this particular day. I was upstairs in her bedroom when I heard the front door open. Then I heard her voice cry out my name in that playful tone she usually uses when she wants to, do the deed. Oh god, oh no.
Oh no.
As I heard her coming up the stairs, I realized something was off. Something smelled off. It was her smell. It was usually bad on account of her routine, but after coming back from the animal sanctuary, she was smelling especially nasty. I could tell
Her stank?
Okay. I could tell the smell of the farm animals she was working around was causing this. As she got closer to the bedroom door, it got worse and worse. It was like the smell of an old unwashed toilet or the smell of a dumpster behind Denny's. I absolutely
Jesus
could not
Christ.
do the deed that night. There was no way. The best I could think of was to pretend to be asleep. Luckily, she fell for it, but even sleeping next to her was almost impossible. It was like sleeping next to a rotting carcass all night. Oh, bro, why
Rotting
didn't you leave
Oh my-
earlier?
Jesus.
The next day, I packed my bags and I left her apartment. There was no way I was staying there. I sent her a quick message saying that I didn't feel the same spark of love as I did for her before. I didn't want to hurt her feelings by saying that it was because of the smell, and then I hauled ass out of there. At the time, I felt justified, but soon after, my phone was flooded with angry messages from her friends and family. Now I'm sitting on my friend's couch, and I feel... Oh, the rest is cut off, whatever. Oh no, it's not cut off. GG's. I feel absolutely awful. Before this happened, she was the love of my life, and now I knew she must be feeling so sad that I had left so abruptly. So was I the asshole in the situation?
No.
No. No.
I would have
I'm
done the
sorry.
same.
I would have done that. I mean, I feel like I would have tried to have a conversation about it. The only thing is, like,
I would have left
feel like you
immediately
should-
after the first
okay.
smell.
Okay, I feel like you
Sniff
should have
of the
had
bad smell.
communication, though. I feel like they could have talked about it. Like, they could have,
Well-
he could have brought it up to see if she would do anything about it, and then if she didn't do anything about it, then
Didn't
yeah.
he
But
say
also,
it though? Like they talked
no,
about
he said
it.
he didn't. No, he said he didn't tell her about it. He said, like, even at the end, he just said, like, oh, I just don't feel the same spark. Like, even then, he didn't tell her it was about the smell. Like, even when he left.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Could
he
have
should have
talked
brought
about
it up. Yeah, like, you could have.
But I
talked about
don't think
'cause
it would have
otherwise-
changed anything.
Yeah. Also, if the smell is that bad, like, she has to notice it as well. And I think
Yeah.
maybe he didn't. I don't know. She said like you'll get used to it because he said the deodorant thing, and she was like, oh, you'll get used to it. So she really didn't like get the hint. So like, I wouldn't say Mother Teresa, but like definitely am I the asshole for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. For real.
Like you are a soldier for enduring that. Alright,
No.
now we got a
I was
spicy one.
thrown up.
Yeah, no,
Ooh.
I literally couldn't have even slept in the bed. Kevin, are you ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Am I the asshole for throwing away my fiance's mother's ashes?
Okay. Where? Depends where.
That
Wait,
is true.
okay.
Actually, fair point. I get. Okay, let's see. I, a 24-year-old female, have been engaged to my husband for around a year now. We have a seemingly perfect relationship. We split bills properly, care for each other, and have a good intimate life. This all started around a couple weeks ago, and I'm still trying to process the situation, figure out if I'm in the wrong or not. A couple weeks prior to this taking place, me and my fiance were moving my things into his apartment, since it's a more spacious place, and ironically, it's closer to my workplace than my old apartment. Now, here's where the trouble begins. I am a clean freak. I need everything to be clean and orderly no matter where I am. Bro, I'm reading this like a 5-year-old child who has just discovered how to read words, bro. And I'm not like emphasizing any of the right words. This is just how I was raised because my mother has the same tendencies. We were cleaning out his room to make space for the new bed we bought, along with my other necessities I brought along with me. As we were moving out his old twin-size bed, I found a Tupperware container, oh no, underneath the bed. It wasn't marked, nor did he tell me what it was. I assumed it was old food left under his bed since the container was foggy. So I marched to his kitchen to throw it out. Later that night, he began frantically looking for something. When I asked what he was looking for, he said he was looking for his mom's ashes. I offered to help because that's what any normal person would do, and that's when the search began. I asked him what the urn looked like that he kept her in, and what he said next made my stomach drop. He said she was in a Tupperware container due to the fact that he still couldn't come to terms with her passing. This was 2 years ago that she passed. I turned pale, and then I told him I threw it away. He lost his mind. The story could have ended there, having found them, but the only problem was the garbage truck had already come to pick up the garbage we threw away. Long story short, after a big argument, I am staring at my mother's and my fiance has ceased all contact with me for the time being. I feel horrible, but also who keeps their mother's ashes in a Tupperware container? Am I the asshole? Oh god.
Okay, that's just.
I have
I
no
mean-
words for this.
I mean, it's really unfortunate. But also, like, I guess it's not like she knew.
Yeah, like
Like, I feel
she's
bad for her.
sorry.
Yeah, like she's sorry about it. It's not like she did it on purpose. Like she did it on accident, and it was in a It's not like it was an actual urn. Like it was a Tupperware container that was just foggy. So she
And
just
she
thought, like,
flashed
okay.
it?
I guess I would have. No, she just threw it in the trash, and then the garbage people came to collect the trash, so it was fully gone. I mean, I guess I'd probably ask. Like, I don't think I would throw anything away without asking, especially if I see something that obviously looks like trash. I would probably my first thought would probably be like, this looks like trash. But if we're moving to a new house and you brought this, why the fuck would you have brought this? You know? Like,
Yeah, but
maybe
why
it is
would
something.
Crazy.
you also
Even
say
though-
it to?
Yeah. But like, I guess it is also in a Tupperware container. But then I also feel bad for the guy because it's like, the reason it's in a Tupperware container because he hasn't processed it, so he couldn't come to terms with it yet. But like, also
Maybe
she like she
like
did it on purpose. I don't know.
yeah. What do we do, guys?
Is this a throws phone situation
Sort of.
or like? Because I'm leaning more towards hold on, let's discuss. Because like,
Yes, same. Like
'cause I
it's
don't think
not
she
her.
did
Like she
anything that bad.
didn't do it with
She
like
didn't
intent.
know. Yeah, she didn't want it. Like, it was an accident. Like, it's not like she knew that
Yeah.
it was important to him. It just happened. Oh, I don't know where this one's gonna go. Am I the asshole for kicking my best man out of my wedding minutes before the ceremony?
What?
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
these are just crazy story, bro.
That's why we chose him. I, 29 male, just got married to the love of my life, Sarah, 27 female. And while it was the happiest day of my life, it almost got ruined by my now ex best friend and best man, Jake, 30M. Okay. Jake and I have been best friends since high school. He was like a brother to me. Damn, you know the story's gonna be good when it starts off with the he was like a brother to me.
It's crazy.
Or
It's gonna
I'm
be the biggest
sad.
betrayal. Yeah. So, of course, I made him my best man. Biggest mistake of my life. Oh,
Oh,
it started with small annoying comments. Every time wedding planning came up, Jake would roll his eyes and say things like, bro, you sure you want to do this? She's gonna have you on a leash. Or enjoy your last days of freedom, man. Soon it's just yes dear for the rest of your life. At first, I laughed it off. But then he started talking about Sarah, saying she was too serious, too controlling, and that she wasn't the fun type, which is complete bullshit. Sarah's the most supportive, chill person ever. I should have cut him off then, but I thought maybe he's just acting out because he's scared of losing his drinking buddy. I was so wrong. Jake planned my bachelor party, and I gave him one rule: no strippers. Oh god.
Oh god, what
Not
the fuck?
because, oh god, this is cooked. Not because Sarah wouldn't allow it, she literally didn't care, but because I don't like that stuff. It's just not my vibe. So, of course, what does Jake do? He books not one, not two, but 4 strippers! Oh no!
What?
The worst part, he paid one of them extra to try and sit on my lap. When I pushed her away and
No.
said I wasn't interested, he burst out laughing and yelled, "Oh my god, you're already whipped, bro, you're done for." I was fuming. I left my own party early. The next morning he texted me, "Damn man, you really are a married guy already. R.I.P. to your balls." Oh my god.
To your balls.
that
is
point,
crazy.
I knew something was off. Fast forward to the wedding day, everything was going smoothly until 30 minutes before the ceremony. I was in the groom's suite, nervous but happy, when my brother stormed in, looking like he was about to punch someone. He threw his phone at me and said, "Read this right now." It was a group chat that Jake made with, oh no, with my groomsmen. And in it, Jake had sent these texts. $100 says he backs out. Anyone want to bet? Dude is making the biggest mistake of his life. If he actually goes through with it, I give it a year before she takes half his shit. Can't believe my boy is going out like this. R.I.P. My hands were shaking. I felt like I'd been punched in the gut. This wasn't a joke. This was supposed to be my... Wow, I really can't read. This is my supposed best friend, betting against my marriage on my wedding day. I saw red. Ooh, okay. What are we?
Ooh. Feisty.
What in the what pad? I stormed out, found Jake, and said, "Get the fuck out." He laughed and said, "Dude, chill, it's just a joke." I got in his face and said, "No, you don't get to stand next to me at the altar and pretend to support me while you're literally betting on my marriage failing. You're done, get out." His face changed. He got pissed. "Wow, really? Over some texts? You seriously turned into the biggest pussy since getting with her." That was it. My brother and another groomsman grabbed him and dragged his ass out. I walked back into the suite, took a deep breath, and married the love of my life. And guess what? It was perfect. Sarah didn't find out until after the honeymoon. When I showed her the text, she just looked at me, smiled, and said, "That's why I married you." Aww. Now,
great.
mutual friends are saying I overreacted and should have just let it go. What? Even Jake texted me, "Wow, dude, can't believe you throw away 15 years of friendship over this. Hope it was worth it." And you know what? It was. So am I the asshole?
No.
Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa.
But yes, exactly.
You are literally a saint. Like, you literally
Yeah, bro.
didn't want
Hell
the
no.
stripper. He's just a man in love with his wife, and his best friends just like, they just wanted to fuck him over.
You
They're
ruining it.
literally,
Why are
yeah,
you ruining it?
they're ruining his marriage. They were trying to like,
Yeah, for
they were
real.
trying to, yeah, what the fuck, bro? No,
Those
you
type
are
of
literally a
dudes
saint.
are in love with their best friend.
Yeah,
He
for
was
real.
just in
Like,
love with them.
they're just jealous. They just wanted to be Sarah, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
for
like
real.
he wanted to be Sarah in this situation, and that's okay.
Yeah,
Just go to therapy,
exactly.
talk it out, figure it out, confess your feelings, realize it's not gonna work, and then move on. You know, he's just your
Yeah.
Tammy. He's
It's
just your
crazy.
Tammy.
He's just your Tammy.
Next one. Am I the asshole? Sniffy's hookup gone a bit too far. Oh. This is not gonna go well. About a year ago, I met a married, closeted guy who was into some discreet fun. Okay, starting off already horrendous. Why are you doing shit with a married man? Over the past year, we've only met twice from mutual okay. I don't even know if I can say this in the video.
Say it.
What is it?
Stroking it.
Wait, what?
When you stroke it, when you stroke your shit.
Bro.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
As he's very cautious about what he does, I also see him on Sniffies quite often. Last
Wait,
week,
who's
the both like mutual, like I'm not.
Oh, they
describing
just
this.
were together and they were
Yeah. Yes. Last week, we
Fair.
reconnected and agreed to meet again. This time, he said he was curious about trying kissing and maybe giving with a go. Okay. You know, mouth stuff, yeah? Mouth stuff, guys. That's not really my thing, and he knew that. When we met, I leaned in for a
That's
kiss,
not
and
your
it turned
Mouth workout.
not me, I'm not, this isn't me speaking, Kevin, it's the guy. And it turned into full-on kissing and groping
No, this
session.
is actually Gee's story.
Oh yeah, guys, I wrote this actually, yeah. From there, I followed my instincts and started going down on him without asking first. Okay. He didn't resist or say anything negative, and he even... We both finished and everything seemed good. We parted on a high note, but since then, he hasn't been active on an app at all. He hasn't deleted his profile, just stopped logging in. It feels like he might be hiding and maybe processing guilt. My question is, did I cross the line? Do you think I pushed him outside his comfort zone by taking things further without checking in first? I'm not emotionally invested in him, but I really don't want to come across as pressuring anyone to things they're not ready for. I think you fucked up the second you decided to do shit with a married man, and then the
But
second you decided
also,
to do
like-
it a second time and a third time.
He is the married one, so he
That
should
is
like,
true.
like
He
you
should-
know, like
Yeah, true.
he
Okay,
shouldn't
but also
have
if you
done it.
know-
Like,
Yeah, no, absolutely not. The man's also fucked for doing that. But also, like, you know, one thing's if you don't know that he's married, but like, you clearly know that he's married. Like, why are you
Yeah.
like you could have a choice and just say like no.
no. But then
But, like-
also, like, why are you married and you're still doing those
Yeah,
stuff?
no, definitely cooked. But like,
Nah.
I
I'm
think
gonna.
this might be a throw stone situation. If you're married to a woman and you cheat on your wife with a man,
Yes.
or with
with a
anyone
man.
in general, you need help, right?
Yeah.
Now,
But there's a
if
difference
you
between
know-
cheating with another woman than cheating with a man, and you don't even know that your
How?
husband likes.
Okay, well, he can like both. It's still cheating.
He's still in the closet. He's gay.
Okay, I guess. Well, maybe he's fully. Well, would he be? Well, maybe he could be bisexual. I don't know.
Sure.
If he's fully gay, like then he's just lying to his wife, and that's even more fucked. But we're not judging. I guess we're judging this guy, not the married guy. And this guy, like, he knows that the guy he's seeing is married.
Yeah.
And he's
The
not
question was if. Yeah.
like he's not
Yeah.
doing anything. Like he's still engaging in it, and he engaged like 3 times, like 3 separate meetups over a year. It's like,
And
why
he's
would you do that? Like, you know he's married. You're
Knowing
literally,
that
like,
he's married.
contributing.
But then also, like, you know you're married to a woman.
Okay,
And
no,
you're
no,
like-
the other guy's more fucked. The other
You
guy's
take
more
On the
situation.
Saturday,
Okay.
and you go to your wife on a
Saturday's
Monday.
Crazy. Okay. Takes 2 days. Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, what are these story, bro? Hell no.
Okay.
Go behind the bar.
Then I don't know. I think it's a throws phone just because, like, I know one
I
guy's
think
worse
it's
than the
a.
other.
I would like to report a crime because, like, you're.
Oh, you think it's that
First
bad?
of
Oh,
all-
you think it's like bad? Wait. Oh, so you think? Oh, you think it's worse? I thought you were gonna say it's better.
What do you mean?
Wait, okay.
What do you mean?
Wait, wait. Okay, so we're not talking about the married man. We're talking about the side.
Okay, we're talking
man.
about the dude.
Yeah, we're talking about
Okay.
the dude that's
Oh, then
that's with
throws
the
the
married
phone.
man. I think it's
Yeah,
throws
but I
phone,
feel like
'cause
it's also
just
like
too messy.
therapy. Because what do you
Maybe
mean?
therapy, but I don't know if therapy could. Maybe therapy. You're right.
But I don't. What do you mean?
Yeah,
I don't know if
no, I
therapy can
agree.
help
No,
him.
no. Yeah, no. I think maybe therapy could help solve some things here. I think this is fixable with therapy. Let's go with that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no. Therapy can definitely fix this.
I
Okay.
hope so.
Now, Oh, am I the asshole for spending my life savings, $7,200, on an ass job plastic surgery when my daughter needed, in quotations, brand new school supplies?
What the fuck?
Bro, what? 33-year-old here for reference. Last year, my longtime boyfriend dumped me. We have a 7-year-old child together. And I began. Damn, girl, he knocked you up and you guys were together for 7 years and he still didn't give you the ring?
I never understand that. Like, some people say they're ready for a child, but they're not ready to get married. Like, I would never.
I
What
think
do
that's
you
kind of
mean?
crazy. Like, what do you mean you're ready to raise a whole child together, but you're not? Like,
That child
I mean, I
ain't
guess to
leaving,
each
by
their
the
own.
way.
I don't know. I'm not in that situation. I'm not gonna judge. To each their own, to be honest. But
Yeah, when the cameras are off, you're all gonna be judgy.
okay. And I began making the circuit on the bar scene. I had some casual hookups, but no one who seemed like marriage material seemed to. I literally can't read, guys. Seemed to be too interested, and I was also striking out on all the dating apps. After months of this, I began to grow disheartened and lose confidence, which is when I started to research augmenting my buttocks. Okay. I'm not a supermodel or anything, but I like to think I'm decently attractive. However, my backside has always been part of my body I'm most self-conscious about. Okay. I had a consultation with a doctor. We went over the operation, and I decided to have a BBL as well as a 1,100cc implants placed overinflated to 1,150. I don't know what that means, which is a standard industry practice for those who don't know. Okay, clock me right there. The final cost, everything included, was to be about $7,200, which was all the funds in my savings, plus dipping into my checking for a few hundred, which isn't a huge deal for me. I had to make some spending adjustments, cancel a few subscriptions, and overall be a lot more financially cautious, but my daughter wouldn't go hungry without heat. The surgery went off without a hitch, and I received augmentation. Fast forward about 6 weeks, and I'm still healing, but mostly healed. Last week, my daughter came home from school with a note from her teacher saying that her class is collecting school supplies such as markers, glue sticks, tissues, etc. There was a laundry list of supplies with about 20 items. I did the math, and the supplies would come out to around $65. The note said each student was required to bring these supplies in, which really didn't sit right with me, especially because I bought most of these supplies for my daughter at the start of the year. I understand the concept of community supplies or donating supplies for kids in financially difficult situations, but the requirement just really tickled me the wrong way. I told my daughter that we couldn't afford that this month, and I would talk to her teacher about it. I made sure to make it clear that my daughter wouldn't get in trouble for this, and that I would handle it with her teacher. And yes, spending this extra $65 would place significant financial burden on us for this month's food budget. Okay, so you just said your daughter wouldn't go hungry, and now if you spend $65 on school supplies, all of a sudden your daughter can't eat.
Damn.
Then I don't think you had much margin to begin with. Okay. Fast forward to yesterday, and my grandma, my mom, came over and was watching with my oh my god. Fast forward to yesterday, and grandma, my mom, come over and is watching with my daughter while I get some chores done. I have fallen a bit behind on chores from resting up from the operation. My mom said she was taking my daughter to the store, and I said that was fine. They came back an hour later with 2 bags full of school supplies, and my daughter wearing a brand new backpack. I was understandably a bit angry and confused, and privately talked to my mom in her other room. For background, I always give my mom my debit card when she goes to the store to buy groceries for my house because she's on a tight budget and can only maintain herself. I figured she was going to the store to buy food for my daughter for the rest of the week, which she doesn't often, which is why I didn't think anything of it. Oh, which she does often, which is why I didn't think anything of it. Turns out my mom saw the note from the school and took my daughter out to get the items using my card. I explained to my mom that I told my daughter that we couldn't afford to contribute to the supplies. My mom said that my daughter told her about it, what I said. Oh my god, told her about what I said, but she decided to take her out anyway. She said it was ridiculous that I spent so much money on my augmentation and that it wasn't fair to send my daughter to school as the only one without contributing supplies. She also said my daughter's been using the same backpack for over 3 years and it's stained and torn and I should be ashamed for not buying her a new one. I was honestly pretty pissed at her accusations and told her that how I spend my savings is none of her damn business. I told her that my daughter has her own perfectly good school supplies and that a 7-year-old doesn't need a brand new backpack every year or two, especially because I know she's just going to get it dirty with goldfish dust and dirt at home. Her backpack was fine and just had some normal wear and tear. My mom told me I need to get my priorities straight and that I'm not setting a good example as a mother. I told her that the money is already spent and we are committed to a tighter budget for the next months. Next months. Because of the school supplies in the backpack for the next month? Okay, then your daughter was going to starve anyways, bro. What? And that my daughter wouldn't want anything. That my daughter wouldn't want for anything and that her budget is absolutely none of her damn business. I've been thinking about this all day and I'm getting more flustered and angry the more I think. So am I the a-hole, or is my mom overreacting and getting involved in something that's not her business?
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
There's an update, but the update's low-key too long and it's just her talking about like...
I don't really care about the update.
Yeah, no one... I don't care. Like, she's crazy. Like, I get that.
What do
like,
you mean?
she might
You
have some...
went to yeah, you get your shit done, you get your ass bigger and shit, but your daughter can buy school supplies. Like that's just narcissistic.
Yeah, like I feel
Narcissistic.
like
Narcissistic. That's just narcissist.
narcissistic. Yeah, I feel like if you can't even like, okay, sure, she said she wasn't gonna starve, but also like she kind of was because you said that you spent an extra $60 outside of your budget, and all of a sudden now your daughter's like starving for months. Like, then how come everything was gonna be completely fine, but if you spend $60 this one time, all of a sudden everything's derailed and you're starving for months? Like, I think she was gonna starve anyways. Like, I don't think you did the math right. Like, I think you prioritize your ass over your daughter. That is crazy to me. Like, your daughter needed those
Kevin,
supplies.
what do
She
you
did not
think?
need that ass. Kevin, what do you think about this?
I don't know, man. I think that's gotta go behind the bars.
Kevin, you want
Kevin,
everyone
as the
behind bars, you
BBL
fucking idiot.
king,
Oh,
what do
Okay.
you think of the surgery?
I don't think it's necessary, bro. Just be yourself.
okay. I don't think we were debating whether or not she needs a surgery in
Okay,
general. Like, if she had all the money in the world, like, by all means, do it. Like, that's not the issue. But it's like,
but it
you don't.
wouldn't be her like first opportunity. I don't know how to say this. The first, like, it wouldn't be the first thing she would have done it.
Priority.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first priority.
Priority.
Oh, neither of you managed to
Priority.
say that right. Crazy. I can't say shit. I can't
Okay,
handle
you
either
know,
today.
fuck it, guys.
Priority.
Pa-
You say
Yeah,
priority. Priority?
priority,
priority.
guys.
Priority? Oh my god.
Priority. Priority.
Priority.
Priority.
Gucci, Fendi, Prada, Prada
Okay, I'm ordering my
Unity.
food. So what do we think, guys?
That's
I'd like
just
to
to throw the
report
phone.
Really? Throw a phone? I feel like it's kind of bad, no?
It is, but like you did it
Or maybe
yourself.
therapy. Like, is it a therapy situation? Like, she needs to get her shit sorted.
But you did it yourself, though. Like,
What do you
you
mean you did
know,
it yourself?
like you went to go do your BBLs and shit because your ass felt insecure because your husband left you, or the dude that left you.
Boyfriend, yeah.
Oh yeah, boyfriend left you,
Yeah.
and just because you want some, you're willing to let your daughter starve.
Yeah,
First of all,
that makes it worse, no? So it should be lower than
yeah, but
those
that's
phones, no?
just dumb. Like I wouldn't feel empathy for her. That's just you. You're
Yeah,
just
no,
a
I know
dumb.
exactly. So it should be lower than like the worst like therapy, no?
Yeah, for me it's just a throw phone. Like
Okay,
okay,
what about
whatever.
Kevin? What about Kevin? Kevin, what do you think?
That really depends, though.
Kevin, is it a throws phone? Like, okay. I don't know. I think it's therapy. Kevin, can you be the tiebreaker between therapy and throws phone?
He's gonna say behind bars.
He said throws phone. Okay, I guess
Behind
throws phone
bars.
it is.
Behind bars. Actually, behind bars, bro.
Throws phone it is. I think it's more therapy, but if Kevin says throws phone, we bow down to the BBL king.
Or we can do I like to report a crime. It's like
That's
low.
even worse. That's even worse than therapy.
Do you want to do therapy?
I don't know. I just thought therapy because I feel like this is too
But
in the
why
middle.
therapy though?
Because
Like-
okay, this is like straight in the middle. This is like I'm not really for it, not really against it, but I'm kind of against it. It's like, girl, what are you doing? Like your daughter doesn't have like the school
Yeah,
supplies.
no,
or the
I feel
backpack
sad
school.
for the daughter, but like
Yeah,
for
like, I
the
feel bad for
woman,
the
like
daughter.
yeah, same. Like the woman is just dumb. It's just bullshit. Like
Yeah,
you
I know,
get
it's like
your
exactly
shit
that. I feel
savings up,
yeah, exactly. That's
and
what
then you
that's
go
crazy.
get a BBL. That's
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
crazy.
that's why I said therapy, because I was like, like get your shit sorted out, because what are you doing with your life? Why are you?
Yeah.
Do you keep it at Thor's phone or no?
Bro, just do cell phone.
Okay, let's just do Thor's phone for now. Am I the asshole for sleeping with my friend when I'm married?
Okay.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Are you the asshole?
By
You tell
sleeping, I
me.
literally mean sleeping like snoozing. Oh, okay. You just saved
Oh.
yourself. You just saved yourself so much. Me, 26 female, and my husband, 27 male, have been married for 7 years, and together for a total of 11 years. Aw, that's cute. We have always been
Mhm.
happy with each other, and I love my husband with everything in me. But recently, he has been complaining about how I use too many blankets and he gets too hot. I snuggle him too much, I use too many pillows, I go to bed too early, too late, it changes, and more stuff like that. So I promised him I'd go to bed. When he did, I would use only one pillow and one blanket, and I wouldn't cuddle with him anymore. He didn't think that was good enough. He's refusing to sleep in the same bed as me. He sleeps in our guest room when I sleep alone. Girl, your husband doesn't love you. Leave. This has been going on for almost 3 months, and we haven't had a single time.
Okay.
Oh?
He's never complained about my sex. He's just been refusing. He tells me things like, if we aren't in the same bed, why would we have sex? And stuff like that. I have a high drive, and so does he. Early into our marriage, we'd have sex about 3 times a week. But that's not what I'm complaining about. I miss my husband. Ever since he started sleeping away from me, he has barely spoke to me. He gets up at 6 a.m. every day, leaves at 8 a.m., and gets back home at 7 or 8 p.m. His
He's
job hours
cheating.
are 9 to 5. I don't know where he's going. I feel unwanted. So back to my point. She just drops the I feel unwanted. So back to my point, girl. Recently, my friend 26F, female, got divorced.
I
She
feel so
couldn't afford her
lonely.
house. Okay, so I let her move in with me. I've known her since we were both 2. Now, she does have her own room, but she is having the same problem as me. She feels lonely and unwanted, so we sleep in the same bed every night. We don't have sex, we just cuddle. And I will admit, sometimes I give her small kisses in the forehead, and she does the same to me. But my love language is touch, so if I can't touch my husband, I'll need someone else to kiss. Oh! Sorry, the phrasing of that caught me off guard. I've never touched her
Okay.
lips once. We've never done anything more than
But
goodnight
I'm
kisses
dreaming
on the
about it.
cheek or forehead. We have been snuggling together for about 3 weeks now. My husband is pissed. He told my whole homophobic family that I kicked him out of our bedroom so I can sleep with a girl. Oh, your husband hates you. Your husband is plotting on your downfall.
No, the
just need
husband
advice.
is a piece of shit.
Yeah, to know if I'm the asshole for snuggling with someone else. My husband is yelling at me almost every night now. He has thrown stuff, broken plates. I made him a fancy dinner so we can talk and catch up. He took the plate I made for him and threw it on the ground, creating a big mess. Yes, he does pay the bills. My friend doesn't pay anything. She's simply too depressed. My whole family hates me now. His family. He does. The only one I have is my friend. And honestly, she's not enough. I feel unwanted and lost. My husband calls me a hoe-ass bitch who doesn't know how to keep my hands out of women's pants. By the way, neither
Bro,
my husband or
what?
I are homophobic. Our families are religious and homophobic, so that's why they're so pissed at me. There's an update as well, but like... Oh, small update. I'm seeking therapy and a divorce lawyer. Wow. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know what else to say. Your husband hates you. Girl, your husband doesn't like you. How did you guys last 15
No.
years? He hates you.
Bro, I'm surprised it even lasted 15 years.
Yeah, he kicked you out of the bed. And then
He doesn't have, like...
complains. What?
No, that man doesn't. That man is not a man.
That
He
man
doesn't
doesn't
love
love
you.
you. He doesn't love you. Kevin, what do you think?
No, he doesn't.
I don't think he love him, bro.
Bro, like he doesn't want anything to do with you. You try to make concessions like to please him, and he still says it's not enough. And then when you finally be like, okay, well I'm gonna snuggle with my friend in a platonic way, he finds a way to complain, and then exposes you like to your family, so they hate you. Now everyone hates
Bro,
you, bro. Behind bars.
no,
Kevin, finally, you can say behind bars.
Behind bars.
Yes, great.
Bro,
You
if
got it, Kevin.
someone doesn't do it, if you're not gonna do it, someone else is gonna do
someone
it.
else is gonna do it. Like, bro, like,
Yeah.
literally, do you love your wife or no? Like, hello?
Weirdo.
Bro,
Like that's
some of
just
these
weird.
are insane. Okay, what the fuck? Am I the asshole for watching my roommate bang her boyfriend?
Okay, bro. What
Shit.
the fuck? Hell no.
Junk account. Never actually posted before, but I really feel like I didn't do anything wrong. This actually started a few months ago. My 21 female roommate, 24 female, got a new boyfriend. I have no idea how old he is, but I think he's younger than her. We've been roommates for 2 years, and I've never had any issues with her. We've never been more than momentarily annoyed with each other until the last few months. My roommate got a new boyfriend, and they have been both really obnoxious. It started out with them being really loud at night. I could deal with this for the most part. Earplugs and a fan make it all go away. I'm sure my ex-boyfriend and I have had a few loud nights too, so I can let that go. Then I found a pair of her panties and a used tucked in the couch cushions when it was my week to clean the living room. I let it go until a few weeks later when it was my week to clean again. I pretty much found the same thing, but the had leaked onto the couch cushion.
Ew.
I can't do this anymore.
Bro, like imagine
Oh my-
eating, bro, and you saw that.
Why would you? I'm literally about to eat. Oh my god. I kind of exploded on her because that's disgusting. She cleaned the cushion with random assortment of cleaners that left a huge bleach stain on the cushion, and it's not the kind of couch where we could just flip the cushion over. We then had pretty intense yelling match that ended when she got her dad to replace the couch. It was my couch that I paid for. Her dad had the couch delivered a week later. He showed up and made us sit down and talk. I'm 100% sure he was embarrassed by her behavior and made her agree to keep bedroom activities in her bedroom if I'd let her stay. I had suggested maybe she should move out. It never occurred to me not to keep that sort of stuff in my own bedroom. Everything was fine for a few weeks when I came home from work and walked in on the two of them screwing in the living room again. They did the entire OMG, shocked Pikachu, we're sorry, got carried away and it just happened bullshit. Oh god. We had a huge yelling match that got us fined $200 by the building. Girl, if you were fucking your boyfriend in our shared living room and that caused a yelling, fighting, screaming match that cost us $200, you bet you are paying every single last dollar from that. I am not contributing $1 to this debt at all. Holy shit. Her dad paid the fine and apologized to me. Yeah. Poor dad, bro. He said he
What a
worked on
poor
finding her a new
dad,
place.
bro.
Yeah. Replacing the couch, paying the fine. In the meantime, I went out of state for some work-related training. The day I flew back, I texted her that my plane landed early and that I was coming home. I asked if she wanted me to pick her up food. She never responded. Not out of the ordinary, but at least I tried. I got home, used my key in the door, which requires jiggling that's not quiet, swung the door open, banged my luggage on the step up to the apartment. Somehow they managed to not hear me. He was sitting on... I won't lie, she's adorable and I've always had a little crush on her. What? What? What?
Whoa, that's
Pause.
guys,
Pause.
that took
Full
a turn.
180.
Damn.
What? Pause. Full 180. What? He's not bad looking either. What in the
What?
bisexual panic, bro?
Oh my
I was
god.
about to scream at them, but was just too tired after a week away in flights, Ubers, etc. Also, I might have had a few glasses of wine on the flight, so I just sat down and watched. I didn't do anything, just watched. I'm not sure how long it took them to finish. Just as they were about to get to the post cuddle, I said, "Well, that was quite the show, but I'm really tired. I'm going to take a shower and go to bed. So could you guys keep it in your room and quiet the rest of the night?" Then I took my luggage into my room and slammed the door. As soon as I got in my room and locked my door, she was pounding on it and screaming that I was a peeping Tom and should be a sex offender. I yelled back that if she kept pounding on the door, I'd send a video to her father. I don't have a video. Oh, okay. I would never have recorded it, even if it had occurred to me. It went quiet. I took a quick shower, an Ambien, whatever the fuck that is, and passed out. She hasn't been here all day. I texted her father and asked... Okay. I texted her father and asked him to come get her shit, and said it's going to cost me $3.5K to cancel her sublease. I haven't heard back. So am I an ass? You're weird as fuck for sitting down and watching them, but there's no way she's calling you a sex offender when she's repeatedly having on your shared couch, when she knows that you're coming home.
And why is she doing it on the couch though?
Why is she
There's
doing it on the
clearly
couch?
a
You have
bed.
a room. Like, you have a room.
Yeah.
Why are you doing it 3 times or whatever it was on the couch, bro? Like, you are not the asshole. You are a bit weird for watching. I will give you
But
that.
we
You
can
are a bit
discuss
weird.
it though, no?
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely a hold on, let's discuss, or am I the asshole? Because it's like, you really didn't do anything bad except for sitting down and watching. But also, like, you did have a few drinks, you are a bit out of it. I would even say, am I the asshole, I think. I don't know.
What do you think, Kevin?
Kevin said be right back, he's not here.
Oh.
I think am I the asshole is pretty... I think she's really innocent, except for the watching it part that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's not that bad. It's just weird that she watched it, you know? She's just...
Yeah, but
just
like
got-
maybe she had
just got
life.
Yeah, she just got a little
Like
silly
she
with it.
got, you know, like she took the chance and she watched it.
Yeah, and then yeah, I mean, like maybe you would do the same, you know, if you had a few drinks
Yeah.
in, you were exhausted from flights and Ubers.
Yeah.
And then this is the first thing you see in your apartment. I would probably just collapse on the floor and just stare at the show. I don't know. Maybe
I
not.
would.
I don't. Yeah. I don't know.
I would. I don't know what I would do, but yeah,
Not what
yeah.
I'd do either, but let's keep it at that and just move on. I need to get my food, so I'll be back. Okay, am I the asshole for messaging my husband's mistress's husband? Wait, what? My husband's mistress's husband? Wait, so...
Wait, what?
What? My husband's
Wait, I looked
mistress's
at
husband? Am I the
my
asshole for
husband's?
messaging my husband's mistress's husband? So your husband was cheating on you with a woman, and that woman was also cheating on her husband, and so you messaged her husband. That's crazy.
Okay.
Backstory, my husband, 29, let's call him Adam, and I, 30, have been married for 4 years. 2 years ago, I found a text message exchange between him and a coworker, let's call her Hannah, that were going on for months behind my back. At this time, they weren't incredibly incriminating. It clearly showed a mutual friendship that could be progressing to more. I expressed my discomfort to Adam, not for the friendship, but for keeping it a secret. If it didn't mean anything, why wouldn't he tell me? He assured me that the only reason he didn't tell me was because he knew I'd react like that. He said she was married, let's call her husband Joe, and they were just work friends. Sure. I asked that he limit his contact with her and be more open with me. They continued to be friends. Periodically, I would remind Adam that I was uncomfortable with their friendship when she would keep popping up in all of his stories from work, but he would brush it off and assure me that I was overreacting. Well, 3 months ago I came home from work and he told me that he had feelings for her, not a big shocker, and don't worry, I've already filed for divorce? Hello?
What?
He said Hannah was separating from her husband Joe and had made a couple of comments to him that made him feel uncomfortable, but then made him question their connection as well. Comments like, do you think we're too close? I wish I met you before I met my husband. I've always found you attractive, etc.
Whoa.
What the fuck? Pause to eat a french fry. Okay. He realized he cared for her, but he wanted to tell his wife because he did not like keeping it from me. Adam assured... Oh, I almost dropped my phone. Adam assured me they were never physical, and he sobbed about how I deserved better. Of course he wanted to be with me, yada yada. What the fuck? I naively said I'd work on it, and that lasted all 3 weeks. Within the second week, Adam had a full breakdown questioning what it all meant. What the fuck? I choked on a french fry. I wrote Hannah a letter, which I had Adam give to her. I had no other way of reaching her, expressing that I am a real person that both of them have hurt. I said I contemplated telling her husband, but I held myself back because I did not know if that would put her in harm's way. He told me that she was scared I would tell her husband because she didn't know what he would do. I said she should be. Damn. Get it, girl.
Oh, okay, boss.
Some time went by, and I found out that he was still talking with her. He said he did not want to stop talking to her. I said I think he should leave for the weekend. He went to his parents' house over the weekend, and there was severe weather at our house. Picture me locked in the laundry room with 2 dogs and 2 cats. Of course, Adam and I were texting. He was watching the weather and hoped we were safe. He comes back home the next morning before work. While he was outside with the dogs, I checked his phone. Yes, I know, that was bad. I found that the prior night he was also texting Hannah. The conversations included her saying he was so cute and asking about what they would do for their first date. He responded with a couple of suggestions for activities they could do. She loved it. Blah blah blah. Again, I'm divorcing already. When I found the messages, my heart sank. He came back in from outside and I told him that I wanted a divorce. I told him what I saw, and that he had lost all decision-making power in our relationship. It was up to me now. Yeah, get it, girl. I don't know how she's the asshole here. Here's where I'm not sure if I'm the asshole. Okay. I went to work and got started on handcrafting a few messages. I sent his parents a text informing him what he was doing under their roof. Damn. I sent his brother a message that said Adam might need a place to stay. Damn. I sent Joe an email informing him of their emotional affair with as many specifics as I could remember about her specific comments, and I told him that if I found out any harm came to Hannah as a result of my message, I would personally report him. I then sent Hannah a long email that acknowledged my pain, informed her that up until this morning, Adam was still telling me he would do couples counseling, which was leading her on, that I reached out to her husband, I copy and pasted my message to him in my email to her, and that I did not want to hear from her. Adam fully freaked out. He said I was compromising people's jobs. I emailed Hannah on her work email, but like, she was doing what she was doing at work, so why is she ashamed when it's written down? Fair enough. And I'm blowing up everything. How could I? Etc. I got a call from his phone, what the fuck? I got a call from his mom berating me, saying that if any harm comes to her son, then it would be on me. She said I would have to live with myself. I simply apologized for upsetting her and blocked her number. The way I'm telling you, I didn't even raise my voice. I feel like telling him I would report him would deter... I feel like telling him I would report him would deter any potential harm. I also thought that including what I sent to him in my message to her was a courtesy to prepare her for anything he might do. I also am finding it hard to take the responsibility of potential violent acts that I verbally discouraged and warned her about. I also warned them both that I was considering telling Joe, not because I wanted to punish them, but because he had a right to know. 3 of the 4 people in the situation were well aware of the inappropriate conduct, and Joe was just hanging out and hoping for a reconciliation. I am finding it tough to believe what Adam's mom said, but am I the asshole for messaging my husband's mistress's husband? I'm gonna eat my burger while you think on this one.
I think this is down. Like down.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so she's bad?
No, I honestly Let me see.
Cause like, okay. Basically, the only part where she'd be an asshole is like, she texted her husband's mistress's husband about it, and she's scared that like Joe was
Yeah.
gonna hurt like Hannah because of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, at the same time, she was cheating. Not that he should hurt her physically. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like, he does have a right to know if his wife is cheating on him. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
why would you hide it? I mean, unless like you had some history on him and knew that he was like a really violent person. But I don't think they said that. I think he's just a regular, your
No.
average Joe, literally.
Yeah. So where do you want to put it?
I mean, I feel
I
like
feel like it's kind of therapy.
maybe.
Or like throws a phone. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know because like, I guess I don't know because they knew like, okay, her husband was cheating on her basically, and the woman was
Yes.
cheating on her husband, and they all knew about this except for Joe. Poor Joe had no idea what was happening, and he just thought they could all
Yes.
fix it. So like, I feel bad for Joe. Like, he should be aware that his wife is cheating on him. I don't
Yeah.
think she did anything wrong by like informing Joe.
Yeah.
I think it's a hold on.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know because I don't think it was. I don't think it was that like.
It wasn't that bad for the only like the Joe shit.
Yeah, like I guess maybe if he is a violent person, it'd make it worse. But if you don't know that he's a violent person, he's just a regular guy. Like,
Yeah.
then it shouldn't be too bad. Like, he still deserves to know, I guess. So, am I the asshole for walking out of the hospital after hearing my wife's diagnosis? I, 33, got a call from the ER on Friday saying that my wife, 32, drove herself there because of searing pelvic pain. I'm on a business trip until Saturday, but I drive back in time to be there Saturday morning before she woke up. A while after she wakes up, the doctor comes in. My wife says to stay with her, so I say okay. He takes a deep breath and says that from the transvaginal ultrasound and CT scan results, she has ovarian cancer. Oh shit.
Oh.
My wife starts sobbing, but at first I stay still because I don't even know what to make of it. My wife asks what that means for her, and he says that she'll likely need at least need a full hysterectomy, and they'd have to remove the fallopian tubes as well as the ovaries. That news jolted me from my chair, because the doctor was effectively telling me that she wouldn't be able to have kids after this, and after years. So not that your wife has cancer, but that she can't have kids. Okay. After years of
Okay.
work, I thought we'd finally have a family. I'm overwhelmed with emotions of anger,
Guess
not just anger
not.
at the disease. Not just anger at the disease, but pent-up anger from the fact that I had begged her to have kids since we were 26, but she refused for her career. God forbid a woman puts her career, like prioritizes her career over, bro, what? And now instead of becoming a real family, because you're not a real family if you're just married to your wife, can we give this guy the electric chair? Before we even finish reading. I didn't even know if she would remain the woman I married. What? I didn't even know if she would remain the woman I married. Whether the last picture of us together would be the last time I remember her looking beautiful, young, and carefree. Because the wife I had in front of me was already a different person. My wife started to grab my hand and say, we'll fight this and we'll adopt. But I shook my head and turned to walk out the door. I still had my suitcase in the car, so I drove to the hotel because I didn't know if my wife was going to end up being discharged or what. At the hotel, I was at least able to get out of reactive mode, but I was still so disappointed that our dream of a family was over. I finally was able to get a grasp on all my emotions and feel more like my normal self in that I knew exactly what I felt about every aspect and how I could react to it from here on out. I get a call from my mother-in-law saying that if I was at a hotel or wherever else, I should just stay there. Am I the asshole for walking out? I admit it was done on impulse, but this diagnosis just sliced my life and my wife's life wide open. I wasn't going to expel the cancer if I stayed that night, but I did at least make myself aware of the situation. And I feel I have a right to be angry that my hope of biological kids, the only kind I ever wanted, is rapidly fading away. Electric chair. Right? So these? So these? Chilies? Chilies? Okay, guys, so
Oh,
it seems
damn.
Jolise fell asleep. Okay, Jolise?
Hello?
Did you fall asleep?
No.
Yeah, you did, bro.
I'm
What
progressing, bro. What the hell?
did you even hear the story?
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Honestly,
You have no idea what the story is about, do you? Therapy for this?
why? Why do you want to go lower?
Electric chair? What do you mean? He arrived at the hospital. His wife just got
Oh my
told
God,
that she
this
has.
phone-
His wife just got told that she has ovarian cancer, and his first reaction is to leave. And
Oh
to
my God, I
think,
fell asleep on that.
yeah, you did, you idiot. You don't even know what story you were talking about. Bro, he
Wait,
left.
what?
Yeah, his wife's she receives the news that she has ovarian cancer and that they have to do a hysterectomy, like get rid of her
Mhm.
fallopian tubes and ovaries. And then he says, like, I thought we'd finally have a family. I have anger at the disease and pent up anger from the fact that I begged her to have kids since we were 26, but she refused for her career. And now, instead of becoming a real family, I didn't even know if she would remain the woman I married. Like, he's basically saying
No,
that's not
that's
even the same
crazy,
person
bro.
just because she can't have kids.
That's genuinely
And then
crazy.
when she
No,
said, like, oh, we'll fight this, we'll adopt, he left and went to a hotel.
he should fuck himself.
Electric chair? Okay. Electric chair. I'm sorry. Electric fucking
That's crazy. Why
chair.
would you leave, bro?
Electric chair. Your wife just the news that she has cancer and has to have like a pretty significant procedure, and instead of being there to console her and like comfort her,
You're
you
just
leave to a
leaving. You're
hotel
choosing the safest
because
option.
yeah, because all of a sudden that's not your wife anymore just because she can't have kids. Like, is that all she was to you?
Yeah,
Like
for real. Like,
fallopian tubes
oh,
and ovaries,
marrying
bro?
someone is to have marrying someone just to have kids is not like love. You should marry for
Yeah.
love and
Like, do you love your wife?
be
Do you love your wife?
together for the bad times. Not like this is just bullshit. This is
I hope she divorced.
sad boy.
Mm-hmm. I hope she got a divorce. Alright, last one.
'Kay.
Am I the asshole for not wanting my mom's boyfriend anywhere near my vagina? Okay, what the fuck is this one?
For JJ.
Yes. Hey everyone, I'm really stuck in a weird and kind of gross situation right now. I'm 18 female, oh god, finishing up high school and still living with my mom, 34 female. So a few months ago, damn, her mom had her at 16. So a few months ago, my mom started dating this new guy who's 50. Okay. Okay, age gap weirdness aside, things got super awkward
Guys,
for me personally.
what is happening? The age?
I don't know. About 3 months ago, my period started getting super bad, like talking unusually heavy bleeding and major cramps and just a lot of pain that I'd never dealt with before. Obviously, I was like,
Mhm.
okay, time to see a gynecologist, because I haven't even been to one since I was 15. And this isn't something to mess around with. Also, it's time to get a routine pelvic anyway. Oh, fuck me. It's time to get a routine pelvic exam anyway. I told my mom, thinking she'd be supportive and help me make an appointment. We live in a pretty remote rural area right now. She's gonna make the boyfriend do it. I already know. My high school has literally like 50 students, and it's like an hour drive to the nearest urgent care even. Excuse me. Also, the insurance I'm on sucks, and I need her to help me with the copay. But nope. The next day, she's like, guess what? My boyfriend can do your checkup. Yeah, it turns out he used to be a board-certified gynecologist, but got his license yanked away a few years back. Why would he have that removed, I wonder? And why does she want him to do it? To save money on the copay since our insurance kind of sucks, and to avoid driving 2 hours to see a doctor in town. Great saving money, extremely weird because that's just her current boyfriend. Like, you know, one thing is like, okay, if you have like a trusted family member that you trust and you know for long, like, sure, I guess if you can get past the weirdness of it. But this is just like the boyfriend that she like just started dating like a few months ago, and like you're trusting the boyfriend you just started dating with your daughter's
That's just crazy
private
shit, bro.
parts. Now let me be clear. This guy gives me the major creeps. He's done stuff like not knocking before entering my room, making weird jokes that are definitely not okay, and just giving me those vibes that scream stay away. So the thought of him being all up in my business for a public exam? Hell no. When I said it as much to my mom, explaining there's no way I'm letting her boyfriend anywhere near me like that, she lost it. She said I was being insulting, assuming the worst. What the fuck about her boyfriend? And that I had hurt his feelings by suggesting he couldn't be trusted. He said I was essentially implying he's a pervert. It ended with her saying I was grounded for even thinking he was some sort of creep. So here I am, feeling stuck and kind of violated by the mere suggestion, and punished on top of that. Am I the asshole for standing my ground and not wanting her boyfriend to do the exam? No. Of course not. Like, Mother Teresa maybe? Cause like you've done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
You're literally 18. Like your mom's boyfriend is 50, and she wants him to be all up in your vajayjay, bro. Like,
yeah. No.
That's weird. Like I get wanting to
That's
save money.
fucking weird.
Completely understand that, but that is so weird. Genuinely so weird. Like I would. That is something like you need. Like no. We don't
Nah.
even. We don't even need a. We don't even need
Bro,
a.
the age
Yeah.
gap is just crazy.
Yeah, and the age gap as well. Like just like no.
No, like no.
Can't get over that. No. This is the final ranking then, I guess.
Yeah.
We got nothing for reported crime because most things are actually pretty good. Most people weren't actually assholes, even though the titles did seem outrageous. Most of them actually ended
Yeah.
up not being assholes.
The
Only a few of
titles
them
were
like, pretty bad.
eye-catching.
Yeah. But then
They were
yeah,
really
we got a few bad
eye-catching.
ones. Yeah, the peeing one was something. Yeah.
No,
electric
that
chair.
one was crazy, and it was also the first one we
first one we read, and it was like we had to make
Yeah.
a whole tier just because of that. Yeah, no. Well, Kevin's not here, but we can do the outro. That's it for the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching and enduring, this process of having to see us rank absolutely horrific things to say out loud. I don't know if I'll have to beep like half of this. If I
Oh, yeah,
ever
that's
hope
true.
to make this monetized, yeah, half of the scene have to get a beep over it. But
Some things
add
should
that.
be private, guys. You don't
Yeah,
have
guys.
to put all the shits on
Yeah, guys.
online.
Yeah, that is the core message I think that we need to take from this is
Yeah.
that, and also like therapy is great, guys. Like therapy
Yeah.
is amazing, guys. Like there's
Yeah,
nothing
it's
wrong with
helpful.
getting help.
It's
Yeah, you
therapy,
can get through a
guys.
lot. Yeah, come on, therapy's great. You can get through a lot of these issues in
Don't be
therapy.
ashamed about it.
Yeah, like please, you would save us a lot of time. Then again,
Yeah,
we wouldn't be making content if people did go to therapy. So
real.
yeah, well. Yeah,
Make sure to like the video, otherwise the peeing lady is gonna come for you.
Oh, yeah, and the husband that leaves his wife when she has ovarian cancer, guys. If you don't want to manifest a peeing lady or a really bad husband, make sure to
want
like and
your bad
subscribe.
luck, like and
Yes,
subscribe.
no bad luck if you like and subscribe and watch more videos, guys. Yes, sir. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.